I don't know if despair is one of the 7 stages of grief, but it feels like that's where a lot of Halo fans are right now. Some are at acceptance. There are a lot of people lamenting the fact that Halo Infinite is probably not going to reach the level of popularity that we all hoped it would when the game launched. On the streaming end, for example, we saw Nick Merck say Halo Infinite was a flop. Such a shame too, because the potential was through the roof. Should have incorporated a battle royale, would have been net positive. More content equals more viewership equals more everything else. All ships rise. On the other hand, some responded like Roanoke, who said, it's not there being a battle royale or not, it's the fact that there is no content. For what it's worth, I'm going to give my opinion on this at the very end, but I just want to talk about the general state of Halo right now and how the game is failing to deliver, even knowing that a season 2 is coming. And the community is starting to feel this right now. That's the despair that I mentioned earlier. One of my best Halo friends, Hidden Xperia, put out a tweet that I think better than anything else encapsulates just how much of a missed opportunity this entire game is, and I'm gonna put it up on screen, I'll read it as well. After 9 years, the Halo TV show is finally releasing tomorrow, and there's not a single bit of cross-promotion for it in Infinite. Not a Silver Cannon Fracture event, not a Silver Team Armor Core / set, not even so much as a coating or an emblem. Nothing. Literally nothing. He's 100% right, especially considering how long it took to get both Halo Infinite and the Halo TV show off the ground. It's almost mind-boggling that 343, Microsoft, whoever was responsible, has dropped the ball this hard. People like to shit on Star Wars Battlefront 2, a game which, by the way, I think in retrospect got too much hate, but that gave us several seasons which launched concurrently with major Star Wars events, including The Last Jedi, Solo, and The Rise of Skywalker. These each had new maps, new heroes, new starfighters, and more. I don't generally like to act like a marketer's job is easy, or like I, as someone who's not a professional in the field, could do a better job, but Infinite cost hundreds of millions of dollars and is meant to last for the next 10 years. The TV shows similarly cost over $100 million. You want to move fans between these two properties. You want Halo fans who aren't familiar with the Halo TV show to watch it, and you want people tuning into the TV show to go play the game. You want to make a loop of people playing as much Halo as possible. The best and easiest and most obvious way to do this would have been to incorporate something related to the Halo TV show in Infinite, whether it's an event like Luke mentioned, a Fracture event with earnable armor from the TV show I think would have been the best possible option. That would have been great, but even a limited time game mode or a new map. Fortnite does a better job of marketing other properties than Halo does for itself, and that's honestly just inexcusable. Nobody cares about Halo Infinite because the game doesn't do anything interesting. The Halo TV show represented an amazing opportunity and was one that everyone knew was coming. 343 knew the show was launching this year. Why not take some time to model one of the armors from the show instead of another armor for the store? Like, it's just obvious at this point. There are a bunch of other things too. If Halo Infinite had a meaningful progression system, you could also have something like a double XP event. Anything to get people, playing the game again, because that's the next major thing I want to talk about. Yes, Halo Infinite will be getting new content in Season 2. Doesn't seem like there's going to be anywhere near enough content. Right now, we know that there's going to be one new arena map and one new BTB map, but there are some very, very basic things the game could be doing to encourage player retention in the off time between Season 2, because the longer that Halo Infinite goes without people playing it, the more difficult it will be for the game to make a rebound, which I'm not even sure is possible at this point. People stop playing Halo Infinite, they lose the skills they've gained. When I went to record B-roll for this video, I straight up just sucked. That doesn't encourage me to play more. And just generally, you want a healthy flow of people coming in and out of the game on a sort of day-by-day basis. Right now, there's really only 2 new ways that content is getting into this live service game. The first is the shop, which updates once a week aside for the daily offers. The second is the weekly challenge. Those, if handled properly, can at least represent good reasons for people to log in. But what do we get this week? An armor piece related to the new Halo TV show, an armor emblem from the new Halo TV show, maybe just a new weapon skin, something exciting? No, it's the armor emblem driving offensively, which we've now seen 3 times now. There's no reason to play the game, especially when the content is so bare bones. Like, it would be different if this had launched with 10 maps and enough game modes to keep things fresh. That would be completely fine. I played Halo 3 without ever accomplishing a single weekly challenge for a very long time. The problem is, this was billed as a live service game, and we're not getting even ordinary levels of content. This has been the longest between a DLC pack, much less live service levels of content. Just overall a total failure. What's more, even the flow of new items to the store has stopped, which is just unbelievable. They can't even monetize the game properly at this point. They just keep cycling the same items through the store. I don't understand how this is possible. I understand we don't want to stress the workers out. We don't want crunch. Neither do I. But this game isn't even approaching regular levels of content for a AAA game, much less regular levels of content for something like Halo, much less regular levels of content for a live service experience. Halo is supposed to have a TV show coming out this week, and it does, and they're not capitalizing on it. They're not capitalizing on anything. This game is going to be dead by the time Season 2 comes along. And guess what? I'm about to do that thing where I look at the Steam charts. Some of you are going to hate it. Watch another video. The Steam charts, for those who don't know, tell how many people are playing concurrently on Steam right now. It's the only way that we can actually look at Halo's population. All of the other numbers are hidden. This month, we're down to an average player count of 7,000. In December, it was 51,000. Right now, Halo Infinite is getting significantly less players than Bloons Tower Defense 6. Dark Souls 3, Don't Starve Together, Cookie Clicker, and no, I'm not joking. Age of Empires 2, Phasmophobia, and many, many more games. How did things get this bad? How was 343 so incompetently managed by either their higher-ups or Microsoft that this game turned out so badly? I don't know if a game can come back from this. Not a live service game, at least. Some games, like, for example, No Man's Sky, turned it around in quality, and I don't doubt that Halo Infinite will get more maps and stuff. But with a live service game, you really need a healthy population, and when so many people have tried Halo Infinite and now dropped it, I think it's game over. And everyone says, oh, look at the Xbox numbers though. Well, in that case, Halo Infinite still doesn't look very good. Right now, Halo Infinite is the 12th most popular game among many that aren't free to play, by the way. Just such a goddamn shame, and I don't know. I think it's time for Halo to go to other hands. I'm not a 343 hater at all, and I think the individual developers do a good job. I think the campaign for Halo Infinite was pretty good, but at this point, the studio is clearly not set up in a way to facilitate a live service Halo experience. And unless Season 2 is a real barn burner, I just don't believe things will change. And I know the excuses. Well, they had to change the campaign, or, you know, things were more difficult with the new engine or whatever else. And that's fine, but that still represents at some point a serious lack of foresight and planning. Anyway, regarding Nick Merck's comment and the Battle Royale, does Halo need a Battle Royale? In one video, one very controversial video, I said it did. I did need a Battle Royale to reach its max level of popularity, and I do still believe that. Does Halo Infinite need a Battle Royale to be fun? No, but if the goal was to reach the max amount of people, which I'm not saying necessarily should be the goal, then yes, it would need a Battle Royale. Right now, I think Halo Infinite, even when it was still fresh, showed us that arena shooters probably can't reach the same level of popularity as they once did. Now, I'm not saying it needs a Battle Royale and that it does need to reach the most viewers possible, or the most players possible, rather. I personally think a Battle Royale in the game would be amazing, but I do still think it could be successful without. Probably not the maximum level of success, but maybe a better Halo experience, or at least a better arena shooter experience if they developed Forge fully, if they made more maps, if they did all of these things that apparently are going to come out like a year after launch, then yeah, that would be good. But right now we don't have any of it, so it's a moot point. There's been leaks that a Battle Royale may be coming in a year, maybe coming in 2 years, who knows? Right now I've got no good feelings about the game. It's just so goddamn disappointing. Halo Infinite's a good game, but everything around it just sucks, and it sucks to see as well all the hope pretty much leave the community. But that's all for now. Until next time, be safe, have a good one, and may the force be with you.